Hey there, how are you doing? My name is Josh Gratehouse. It's a pleasure to be speaking with you today. Welcome fellow students and Professor Thompson. I really appreciate your time today. Well, let's go ahead and dive right in. What I'd like to talk to you about this morning is music. We all love music. It all touches us in a very deep way. What I'd like to do is I'd like to step you through some basic steps in changing a drum head. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. Some of you are thinking, well, I'm not a musician, or this really isn't relevant. Why is he saying this? And what I'd like to do is I'd like to frame a larger topic, and that is behind every great performance, behind every awesome music experience that you've had, there's been a lot of choices made, a lot of decisions, a lot of time rehearsing. And so the main theme of what I want to talk to you about today is that music is both art and science. And so let's go ahead and dive right in. Let's sit down here at the drum set. What I'd like to share with you is, before we proceed, is there's this awesome quote that really means a lot to me. And there was a guy, and his name was Bertold Arbach. You can read about him at artsedge.com. But he said that music washes away the dust of everyday life. I love that because it sort of emphasizes that music is like, speaks to all of us in a very personal and deep way, and it emphasizes the power of music. So anyways, I've always loved that a lot. Well, hey, the first step in changing a drum head is deciding what kind of music that you're going to want to play. It might be 70s funk, it could be 80s pop music, it could be country, it doesn't matter. But that's the first choice. Decide what kind of sound that you want to create, and then choose your drum head or your guitar strings or your settings on your keyboard, and then you go forth there. But here's a couple of different choices. Like, say for instance you did want those deep, dark, rattly tones of sort of a 70s funk. What you're going to want to do is choose a coated drum head that looks like this. This is going to be designed in order to give you that sound. If you wanted to do some 80s pop music or something where you need a lot of volume, you're going to want to choose something like this. It's a basic single ply clear head, and that's going to give you a lot of sound. So the first thing that you need to do in choosing a drum head is decide what kind of sound you want to create, and then you can purchase the product that best suits that. Secondly, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to find the right tools. You're going to need a drum key. This is a lever style drum key for more torque, and this is a traditional style drum key right here. I like the lever style. Here's some basics about a snare drum. A snare drum has lugs about every 6 or 8 inches, and those lugs hold a screw, and that screw is what you tighten down in order to put tension on the head. What you're going to want to do is take the head that you chose, put it on the drum in an even, level way, and then begin to tighten these lugs down. Now, what you're going to want to do is use a star pattern, and that is you start here and you tighten the opposite lug that you just tightened. What that's going to do is ensure an even, level head, and you're not going to get a lot of weird buzz or accidentally crack the head or anything like that. So, as you've tightened down your drum head, like so, you take it like this, here, 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 and here. Once you've done that, a lot of guys use their finger, and they tap on every single lug, just to make sure that the sound is even. Some guys use their stick, and they work their way around the head that way. What that's going to do is that sort of gives you an ear, just a way to make sure that the head is properly seated. Now, the third and final step is actually playing, so that you can determine rebound and the strike force in which you're trying to achieve there. And so you just, there you go. Okay. Well, I appreciate the time today, and I hope that this has been informative, and that we all see that music is not only a creative force, but it is also a science as well. I appreciate your time today, and I hope you all have a great day. Thank you.